Welcome to Flavor Boosters. Let's talk about what is a flavor booster. Is it a condiment, a seasoning, a technique? Well, to me, a flavor booster is anything that makes your food taste better. Whether that be a condiment like chili crisp or a technique that enhances the flavor of your ingredient like curing or dry aging, a flavor booster is self-explanatory. It boosts the flavor of your food. Now, I'm not a world-renowned or Michelin-starred chef, but I'm passionate about sharing what I've learned through my culinary journey to help you make your food taste just a little bit better. So I spent the last few months working on my first digital cookbook, Flavor Boosters, where I showcase unique recipes using my 13 flavor boosters that you can easily make at home. Now, this book won't make you an amazing cook. I'm still trying to figure that out myself, but I do think you'll be able to make your food taste just a little bit better with it. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. These are soy cured egg yolks. They're jammy little pockets of flavor that'll make any dish a little more luxurious. Make your cure by combining soy sauce, rice vinegar, mirin, and sugar. I'm also adding some torched kombu for smokiness and extra umami. Drop your egg yolks in, refrigerate overnight, and keep up to 3 days. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, we're making chili crisp. This recipe is actually a simplified version of a component for this dish I put on the menu when I was a chef. It's spicy, savory, and goes well on nearly anything. De-seed your chilies if you have a low spice tolerance like me. I'm using guajillos and anchos for smokiness, Tianjin chilies, and Sichuan peppercorns for spiciness. Toast and coarsely grind your chilies and peppercorns. Process shallots and ginger and cook them in some neutral oil until just starting to brown. Then blend garlic and anchovies and add to the pot. Once browned, go in with your chili flakes and cook for another minute. Your kitchen's gonna smell amazing at this point. Turn off the heat and season with salt, sugar, MSG, and gochujang for some extra flavor and color. Jar it up and get ready to put it on everything. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, we're making prawn powder. It's spot prawn season here in Vancouver, and this is a perfect way to ensure we're using every part of these tasty little critters. Rinse your prawn shells under running water and spread them evenly on a tray. Bake at 180 Fahrenheit for about 12 hours to dehydrate the shells. Then blend the shells into a fine powder and strain. Now you have an all-purpose seasoning that'll impart an amazing shrimpy essence to anything you want. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, we're making roasted kelp powder. This only takes 15 minutes and it's a perfect way to use your leftover kelp after making dashi broth. You can use this as an all-purpose seasoning to amp up the umami of anything you want, like this piece of tuna used to make these amazing tuna tacos. All you need to do is lay your used kelp on a sheet tray and roast at 450 Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Let it cool, then blend it to a fine powder and strain. If you can resist snorting it because it smells so damn good, you're ready to flavor boost anything you want. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, we're making the bougiest Cantonese condiment, XO sauce.
My favorite.
You're probably wondering why it's called XO sauce. Because it's mainly composed of premium ingredients like dried scallops and shrimp, it needed a premium name. And nothing screams bougie to the Chinese like XO cognac. Start by rehydrating dried scallops and shrimp in hot water. While that's soaking, we'll prep our other ingredients. Finally, chop some Jinhua ham and mince Thai chilies, shallots, and garlic in a food processor. After an hour, we'll shred our scallops while reserving the soaking liquid. I'm not used to handling such big shrimp, so I'm also breaking them down, but this step is optional. Then we'll cook down our chili mix and add our scallops, shrimp, and ham. We'll season with chili powder, salt, sugar, fish sauce, soy sauce, and the scallop soaking liquid. Let that reduce until almost dry. Next, we'll add some peanut oil and let that infuse over low heat for 2 hours. You'll know when it's done when the sauce turns a deep brown and your entire kitchen smells like heaven. I'm also seasoning it with some shrimp, seaweed, and mushroom powder for an extra umami kick. You can jar it up at this point, but I like to smoke mine with applewood for another dimension of flavor. I'm not lying when I say this sauce will amp up the flavor of anything to 11. You can cook with it, use it as a condiment, or both. It's all up to you. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. These are hot sauce cured egg yolks. They're jammy little pockets of flavor that will add a luxurious kick to anything you want.
That is incredible.
To make these, all you need to do is submerge egg yolks with your favorite hot sauce. I'm using chinsu because its savory and sweetness pairs perfectly with the richness of egg yolks. Once your egg yolks are submerged, refrigerate them for at least 3 to 7 days. The longer you leave them, the jammier they'll get. I personally like to pull them after 3 to 5 days for the perfect balance between runny and jammy. You can store them whole or mash them up into a jam. Either way, you can use them for anything. Dip your fried chicken in them or spread over toast for an easy breakfast. It's all up to you.
I just love chinsu.
Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, we're making a versatile roasted tomato vinaigrette using these beautiful summer cherry tomatoes. Season and roast your tomatoes until soft. Combine with shallots, garlic, red wine and sherry vinegar, basil, pepper, sugar, and some good olive oil. Season to taste with salt. This versatile dressing is perfect for a healthy summer salad or even over grilled meat and fish. You can keep leftovers in the fridge for about 3 to 5 days. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, we're making a staple of Chinese cuisine, scallion oil. It's easy to make and can be used in a variety of dishes, like these super addicting scallion oil noodles. All you need to do is throw a ton of scallion whites, garlic, and ginger in a pot and cover with a neutral oil. Then let it cook low and slow for about 3 hours until everything is caramelized and your kitchen smells amazing. After straining the oil, you can blend the leftover aromatics into a super intense tasty paste that, along with the oil, will be good in the fridge for about a month. I used the tasty paste to make these shiso wrap yakitori that were insanely good, but the possibilities are all up to you. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, we're making preserved lemons. Preserving lemons amplifies their fruity and floral characteristics and allows them to be stored for months and even years. I like to use the peel in places where I'd use lemon zest, like with this lemon garlic linguine. I also use the pulp in pickling liquids and marinades. To make these, simply top and tail some washed lemons and make 2 cuts, stopping just before the base. Make a 2-to-1 salt and sugar cure, then pack it in your lemons. Stuff the lemons in a jar and let them hang out at room temp overnight before storing them in the fridge. I like to wait at least a week before using them, but the flavors really start to come out after a month. Welcome to Flavor Boosters, where I show you ingredients you can keep in your kitchen to level up your cooking. Today, I'm showing you how to extract the natural umami within tomatoes by making tomato water. Tomatoes are highly concentrated in glutamate, which is essentially MSG. So when we blend them with salt and filter it through cheesecloth overnight, we're left with an umami-rich liquid that can be used in many applications like making delicious vinaigrettes and sauces. In this case, I reduced it down, emulsified it with butter, and split it with the basil perilla oil to make the savory and rich tomato butter sauce.
Oh my god, that's just so good.
You can also take the pulp, throw it in a dehydrator for about 12 hours, then blend it to make tomato powder, which can be used as a versatile umami seasoning. Welcome to Flavor Boosters. Today, we're making this chili garlic sauce that can be used to level up the flavor of any savory dish. This sauce comes together in only 5 minutes and can be stored in the fridge for about a month. Start by peeling a lot of garlic. Then mince garlic, ginger, and your desired amount of chilies together. Saute the garlic mince in just a bit of oil until fragrant. Then add soy sauce, oyster sauce, Shaoxing wine, sugar, and rice vinegar. Grate in a dried shiitake mushroom and bring it to a boil. Now add a cornstarch slurry and simmer for a minute to thicken the mixture. Jar it up or use it right away to level up boring side dishes like this stir-fried bok choy.
You can't ever have too much garlic.
Welcome to Flavor Boosters. Today, I'm showing you 2 things I love to do with chili peppers. For our first recipe, we're making a pepper-infused soy sauce. All you need to do is take your peppers of choice, combine them with soy sauce, and let them set at room temp for 2 to 3 days. I'm using Thai chilies and serranos here, along with garlic for extra flavor. Then pop it in the fridge and it'll be good for at least 6 months. For our second recipe, we're making a chili pepper relish. Finely chop your peppers, I'm using jalapenos, and sweat it down with onions, garlic, and salt. Then add white wine vinegar, sugar, and mustard seeds. Simmer until the liquid has almost evaporated and keep it in the fridge for a week or 2. Now you have 2 new spicy and versatile flavor boosters to keep in your arsenal.